Now for our interview corner on activities by a Japanese NGO that's providing aid to Iraq. Japan as a country has also started giving aid to Iraq in the form of Overseas Development, or ODA, for the first time in 15 years, and by sending Self-Defense Force personnel as humanitarian aid. The Japanese NGO we will be introducing today, Japan International Volunteer Center, is a group that has been helping sick children in Iraq from before the Iraq War. The NGO's assistance has included delivering necessary medication and medical books on treatment to help children suffering from leukemia, which is said to be an after effect of depleted uranium used during the Gulf War.
As the safety situation continues to worsen in Iraq, Japan International Volunteer Center, or JVC, believes that they cannot turn their back on Iraqi children who need medication and are planning to re-enter Iraq soon. Our colleague Fumiko Konoe spoke with the Middle East coordinator of JVC, Mr. Maki Sato, about the current situation in Iraq and his thoughts on assistance activities.
Mr. Sato, thank you very much for your time. You have frequently visited Iraq during the past 18 months, namely 3 times before the start of the Iraqi war and 5 times, amazingly, since U.S. President George W. Bush declared the end of major combat operations in Iraq, and that was May 1st. Now, as you would be leaving for Iraq again in less than 2 weeks, you must be fully aware of the current situation therein. Can you tell us about it?
Okay. Iraqi people have been suffering from economic sanction by UN for more than 10 years. And after the fall of the Saddam regime, even the people who had been supporting Saddam expected much from America. But the situation becomes worse day by day. During Saddam regime, the security of civilians was very well controlled. Especially, border was not widely open to foreigners. Iraqi government had been successful in fighting against terrorism, international terrorism. So, but after Saddam regime, American force opened the border and invited terrorists from outside. So it is not so simple for us to analyze the situation, failure of the American occupation. So Iraqi people, many Iraqis want to evict American soldiers. Soldiers attack on American soldiers categorized as resistance. So far, more than 500 American soldiers were killed. But recently, attacks for Iraqi security and civilians are increasing. No one claims responsibilities. It is not clear who operated and the purpose of the terror attack. It becomes like a random attack.
So you expect the situation to be worse when you visit Iraq next time. I believe you visited Iraq last October, but you think the situation will be worse?
Yes, especially during this few weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Things have been very, very bad in Baghdad. Mr. Sato, you're on a mission to deliver medical supplies to hospitals in Iraq. What exactly will you be doing there, and what safety measures will you be taking?
Yes, so now we are supporting 2 children's hospitals in Baghdad, especially for leukemia and cancer, because they are facing a shortage of medicine, such as anti-cancer drug for chemotherapy. Those kinds of medicine are not available in Iraq. So we ask need from hospital doctor and get prescription and go back to pharmacy in Jordan and get it and return back to the hospital. Whether terror or not, patients need medicine. We should provide without any delay. So we should be very careful for security, but whether we are attacked or not is a matter of probability. So Arabic people say, Inshallah, only God knows.
I see. And why are there so many leukemia and cancer patients, children for that matter?
Because last Gulf War, 1991, America they used the depleted uranium weapons.
That's right.
So
they didn't know what was going to happen then.
And also this time America said they use the depleted uranium, and we are afraid of the next few years the number of leukemia children will be increased.
Oh dear, and is there a very bad acute shortage of medical supplies?
Yes.
For example, do hospitals have any supply at all?
So because Iraqi government now cannot provide such kind of medicine, so it is very difficult, and also it's very expensive.
They can't afford it.
Yeah, so some NGOs only can support directly to the hospital.
I see. I understand that 400 children are inpatients at the two hospitals that you will be visiting in Baghdad. And I may be repeating the question, what do they need the most? And what could Japan do for them?
Yes, now they need medicine.
Yes.
So they know the Hiroshima and Nagasaki very well. So most of the Japanese was destroyed by U.S. attack. But they know Japan gave up revenge and violence, and we have developed the technology, and especially medical science technology. So those patients expected for Japan to support, and they believe Japanese people can help for the children.
I certainly hope that we could answer their prayers. Now, is there a shortage on staff, medical staff? Is that a problem?
Yeah, also, but there are many doctors and nurses, but their technology is, stopped because during the sanction more than 10 years or I think 12 years. So they need more information and more technology.
I see. So maybe in long term, Japan can invite these doctors so that they could get some special training and
such. This is a good idea. Yeah. And also facility of the hospital are very, very old. So they need an up-to-date, system.
You have met these children.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you, how do they see the situation? Are they unhappy, or what's the impression of them?
Because they are so pity. Yes, now they are on the way to the chemotherapy. So this medicine is very strong for the children.
Yes, very strong side effects.
Yes. So now they have no hair, and we call moon face.
Yes, bloating faces.
Yes, like this. And most of the children are so tired.
Yes. Do you think they have hopes for the future?
Unfortunately, yeah, but I met many children in the hospital, but some of them already died within 1 week, 1 year.
I see.
Yeah, this is the situation now in Iraq.
They're really very much in need of help.
Yes.
And of course, you're talking about children whose lives could have been saved otherwise if they had the correct technology and supply. Now, an exhibit of drawings made by Iraqi children is now being held in Harajuku, that's within walking distance from NHK. And they are pictures drawn by the children you have met, Mr. Sato, during your frequent visits to Iraq. The drawings have been compiled into a picture book with poems by Japan's best-known contemporary poet, Shintaro Tanikawa. I have the book right in front of me. A lot of the pictures have to do with war, the memories of children. And they're crying children. Some of them look very angry, but then I see the son kissing a child, which I think is a very optimistic picture. And their children have drawn faces of them 10 years from now. Some of these pictures give me much hope for the future. Which one is your favorite?
Okay, so my favorite one is this picture.
Oh, it's a scenery.
Yeah. So
Blue
it's
sky.
very, very beautiful blue sky. This is a tree, and I think it's a river.
I see. So there's a swing, a black swing that maybe...
Yes.
was this drawn by a boy?
Yeah, and Mustafa is 8 years old, but who was injured in left leg by American airstrike.
Oh.
It is so pity. And he had a surgery more than 10 times.
Wow.
But still his situation is not good. But he never wanted to draw the scene of the war, only drawing such kind of beautiful picture. So drawing for him is healing.
Was it? Yeah. I would have never imagined that a boy who has suffered so much could draw such a beautiful landscape.
I was so moved by this picture.
It is very moving. I guess the Japanese people who have gone to see the exhibit have responded very favorably to these pictures. Have you heard any of the responses?
Yes, some of my friends already visited the exhibition. They said some of them they crying in the picture, and
Well, I definitely hope you do see Mustafa again when you go to Baghdad next time. What would you like to say to these children, including Mustafa?
First of all, I would like to show this book. This is a present for you. Maybe they are very, very happy to see. But I'm afraid one of the children are suffering from leukemia. So I hope I would like to see again. But, I told you in Iraq, it is very difficult for them to survive more than 1 year or 2 years.
Yes, I certainly keep my fingers crossed.
Yes.
Now, you have just told me that you have to shuttle back and forth between Jordan and Baghdad to secure medical supplies. To me, that sounds like a waste of time. Is there something you can do about it? Yes,
so we are a very small organization. What the NGO can do is very, very limited. And especially our budget is very small. So we should set up a system as soon as possible. So we would like to invite Japanese government or also United Nations and EU, such kind of big body to support those children as soon as possible.
And I certainly call that humanitarian support.
Yes, humanitarian support is very important. So, Iraq people need such kind of support.
They can't get enough.
Also as soon as possible.
Right. I understand. Thank you very much. And again, Mr. Sato, I hope you keep safe and stay safe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That was Mr. Maki Sato, Japan International Volunteer Center Middle East Coordinator, interviewed by Fumiko Konoe on his NGO's efforts to get medical supplies to sick children in Iraq. After the interview, Mr. Sato said that the cost of sending medical supplies will be around 2 million yen, and that most of the funding comes from personal contributions.